we're back with another How to Even JavaScript video. And, well, this time we're going to be talking to you about using math equations and stuff. So, you might already know this. It's probably one of the simpler aspects to JavaScript. So, we're just going to create a variable. Let's call it var test gets 2 plus 3. There. Save. No, never mind. We're going to then use it in a program. Rect 200 test 50. So let's see how it works. And I just need to fill in the other bracket here. Comma between two parameters. Yes, over here. Now you can see that's 5 pixels by 50 pixels. Well, let's just make it so you can see it even better. I'm going to fill it black because that's pretty much the opposite of white. Anyway, there. So you see we have that, and if we change, like, we can also do test plus 20, and you see it'll work. Over here it'll be 25 pixels wide. If we do test plus 25, test plus 200, it's going to be huge. Anyway, that's basically how you do stuff, but you can also do stuff without the variable, like this. We will have 80 plus 1. No, that's not going to even be noticeable. 80 plus 100. It's giving me a warning that I already know. 200, comma, 50. Wait, oh yeah, we need another one. 50. Comma. Anyway, we can actually just put 100 plus 100. So, oh wait, no, yeah, that centers it. Let's just do 20. So you see that? Plus 30. There, it's back to where it started. Because we use these math equations, it's not just 20, just 30, just 100, or anything. So that's a cool way of using math equations. Or you could use it like this. Var. This is going to take a while, so hang tight. Gets 200. Semicolon. Var y gets 200, semicolon. So I've just created 2 variables, and now I'm going to create an ellipse, which is basically a circle. Straight. We do that at x, comma, y, comma, 200, comma, 200, and bracket semicolon. So there, we're going to fill that with a nice shade. Fill So we're not going to make it red. We're going to make it a nice purple-ish thing. There. So we're now going to create another ellipse. It's actually going to be filled in red. Yeah, that seems good. Ellipse. X. And now here's the funky thing. X minus. So we know that X is going to land us somewhere around here. We're going to try and get it up here, okay? Kind of like an I. So that's going to be about minus 30, right? Comma, Y minus, that's still about 10-ish. And then it's going to be 20, 20. Let's see where that does. There, so our X is not minus by enough. So we're going to have to get it minus about this, and our Y isn't minus by enough either. So there. This is actually going to be... It's very confusing because when you try and drag it that way, it actually the dot actually goes that way. I think that changes when you get into the positive numbers. Okay, there. Now we're just going to copy this ellipse script, paste it there, and we're actually going to give it positive 39 and negative 42. There. And now, I kind of want to do a smiley face, so we want a mouth right there. But we don't know that shape yet. All we know is rectangles, ellipses. So, let's go down to over here. So, we have an arc. That might be what we want, right? Click on it. It brings us to a special page, and play with the last parameter in each arc call. So we're actually just going to check the parameters for this. X center of the complete ellipse. Okay, so X is going to be the center kind of the... this is kind of like a semicircle, correct? So the arc will be in the center of where you want it to be. So where my mouse is pointing is going to be kind of where the X coordinate is. Then the Y coordinate, that's basically... So say this were a full circle, then that would be the center of it. So that's where the X and Y are. Now the width of the complete ellipse. So that would be, for the big green one, the arc without fill, red fill, green fill. The big green one would be 150, 250, so that's where it is. Then 150, so that's, from there to there is 150, and the height, the height of the complete ellipse formed by the partial arc. So basically, the top of the ellipse kind of would have been there, correct? So that means from there to there must be 150, because that's what it's saying. 1. Start. The angle to start the arc at. And the angle to stop the arc at. So, let's see if I've got this correct. We want to call up the function arc. And whoops, bracket, not 8, not 2 of them. Anyway, so, now we know its X is going to be 200, because that's where the starting of our circle is. right there. It's going to be width is going to be about let's just say, because the whole thing is 250, the height is, we want it to kind of go up to where the eyes are. So remember, the X is that way, the Y is that way. So it is Y minus 42. That's funny. Yeah, that's really funny for all those of you that don't like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, or don't know that reference is from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So you might not get it, but anyway, 42 is supposedly the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So, y minus 42. So we know that now we have to do the start of the arc. How about, let's just try it at 2. And the stop should be at, wait, let's go back to what it says over here, because I kind of like that for a smiley face. 180. Yeah, because it's right across. Anyway. 180. There, you see we have a really happy guy, but that doesn't look quite right. We need to fill that with a different color. So we're going to fill a, how about dark? And we're actually going to change the ellipse fill to be light. There. Now you can just play around with the fill settings, make this a little lighter, make the red a little bit pinker, because that was just kind of hurting my eyes. Anyway, now we have a dude here, and for namesake, let's just call him Jimmy. So Jimmy here is what we've created today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like that, and if you want more, click that subscribe button. Also, no pressure, but I would prefer it if you leave a like.